What is going on, Roland Empire? Here, guys, to give you a video. Fast 9 has finally come out. It is of the many movies that has taken a hit with this whole thing going on. But now, this, out of the few movies, is now being released in theaters. It's just something to kind of see in 2021. How in 2021 we finally got some of the movies we wanted to see, like A Quiet Place and now Fast 9. This continues the saga with definitely with Dominic Toretto leading the shepherd of his whole family. He has a family. But being so honest with us, why does it take so long until the ninth installment for us to get a brother? A brother that just came out of nowhere. It's kind of being on the opposite side of him, trying to take over the world, but he's trying to save the world. And they were trying to set up for a family, but they always have to be recruited back to these missions. It's fast formulaic 101 now at this point. But Dominic Toretto assembles his team so they can save the universe and all that. But does this live up to the expectations? Okay, I'm one that I've said I've liked the original Fast Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious. I like Fast Five. Hobbs and Shaw was a nice one. The Faith of the Furious really was a nice way to kind of see the movies, like a nice, interesting look. But then the Fast Nine kind of like continue on this legacy and all that. Now we have Justin Lin. That's true. I thought Justin Lin has been on for a while back, but no, this is his first film back into the franchise. So he's the one that's made some of the best ones and all. Like I keep saying, Does This Live Up is an incredible film. There's a lot going on in this movie now, and it really depends really how you could see it. You could have a lot of good time and say, you know what, I got what I wanted. I got racing, I got action scenes and all, I got spies, I got people fighting each other, espionage, everything. Other people are like, this is just getting too bombastic for me. It's way too much. I miss simplicity. They're just going off the walls and all that. So really, there's a lot to do. Look how to view this movie. Where does it live up? I enjoyed how this really had a personal connection to it, especially the Torettos. The Torettos was what made it sort of interesting for me, sort of to kind of care for the film. But there is a lot that that these people aren't going to get hurt. So the stakes aren't as high. And there is a lot for it to go on. I accepted it, but there's a lot for someone. And really, like, the last few movies have, whether you think or you don't think for it, like, you have to realize that those ones made this how it was. What was Fast 5 is there, but it's just gone more extreme now with Fast 9. And, this really is becoming a franchise that, could be quantity over quality. Quality can still be seen there if you look close enough, but it's shoehorned. It's so much into it that it just feels like it sets up and all that. And this is just here for certain tensions. So it just really depends how you care for it. I like, again, the chemistry that Troda has with his family. It just feels like maybe if you continue on with the same route, it will get maybe stale and you need to kind of shape up again. Certain spoilers, I'm not spoilers, guys, just so you know. It's great to see Han. I'm glad Han was back. He's one of the characters I really cared for. So in my selfish of selfish ways, it's good to see him. That was one of the more pros for me of this movie, seeing him kind of catch up with the family, and do more that he should be doing now. Roman and Tej, I think, have more, since now everything's getting something. We need more grounded characters, and I feel like they were the more relatable ones to still kind of act like, what's going on? Why are we kind of like, invincible and all that? So they had fun moments, especially a certain scene that involves them. I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. I like that they're still aware, and in a way, though, I'm really glad it was these characters. I didn't expect it to be them, but I'm glad they were the ones to be chose on a mission. And it was enjoyable enough to kind of see how their reactions were. They really are the audience that we were like, man, Jesus, how much this franchise has changed and all. But this franchise, it's all about milking now. That's all it is. If you really wanted quality, the quality kind of ended, when it already ended with 7 and all. 8 and 9 are if you want to know what the stories are, they're just what ifs. A lot of these films, when you're kind of like at the point of something, they're at this point, you don't have to check them out. If you do, it's just your own curiosity. I had privilege to see the movie, and I was like, I had a good time with the film. And but yeah, you can't help to think of like how it has like Avenger scores now. You never really thought you'd see that with this Avenger kind of inspired scores. You always just see like the whole R&B reggaeton stuff. That R&B reggaeton hip hop is usually what carries the themes of these movies. But now with them, with their whole cinematic kind of epic kind of scores, you have the idea what kind of movie this is going to be going now. I wish Vin Diesel has gone more to like, because when you see the other movies how he acts, I wish in this one, the newer ones, he's acting more. Maybe it's because they didn't ask for him to do a lot of dramatic range in the past, that in this one it just kind of shows that that's not his strength. I just wish he can go being the person he can for what works best for his character. I know he needs someone like a Paul Walker again with this situation. John Cena does the best to help him complete a brotherly kind of thing, but even for a lot of the time they're hating each other until they need to work. Again, guys, spoilers within spoilers, it is what it is. Until they need to work with each other. But I do like, again, the whole chemistry with the three Toretto brother and sisters. The brother and sister where they wanted to be one another. They explain why they never talked to him, but still, it's funny to know, wow, we always preach about this, and you're barely letting us know why it took this long to kind of know that you had more siblings. It's just when it's just question, how many more siblings you have? How many more siblings with the questions are you going to have? But they do enough. I can't say it's the greatest job, but they do enough explaining why they're catching us up now. And they do tie it up as always. They always have to grind her back with a barbecue grill. So that's nice. They still have ideas of what to do, what's at the heart of the franchise. Especially when they do flashbacks and cut back to recent times. You realize that this could be a potential spin-off. And I can kind of see what they're still trying to do to kind of be at the core of its franchise. So I admire that. I respect that. But now where we're at, there's more. It's more agents and spies. It's all agents, spies, and just all these kind of things you never expect from like the first four movies now in this ninth. But in the ninth installment, you got to keep it fresh. I get it. But now it's kind of realizing like, how much more are you going to take this? It's just walking stale cheesiness, all these kind of lines. But just bring it back to some reality. That's it. Just bring it back to some reality at the very least, guys. But like I always say, these are my thoughts and opinions. Let me know if you hated this movie, if this is one of your worst movies in the franchise, or if this is the best movie in the franchise for you. I like the characters, I like the potential it has. It really can be better. It's so bombastic, insane of a film it is. But I like the characters at the least at the very core of how like the film was. So all this in the comments below. And as always, roll an empire, laugh, smile, repeat.